You're an accountant or a professional advisor. Think how much more your clients would think of you if you could actually help them grow their business. Now, here's a simple way to do that. So our starting point here is, so this is your practice. And once you understand this for your practice, you can do the same for your clients' businesses. So you've got 200 clients who pay you £1,000 or dollars each in fees. You've got a gross margin of 70%. You've got some overheads here, 40,000. So your operating profit would be 100,000. You pay yourself salary, bonus, dividend, pension contribution, 60,000, which means there's 40,000 true profit in your practice, in your business. And then this will be the same when you use the same argument for your clients. Now we're going to do three things. The first thing is we're going to reduce our client or customer attrition rate from 20% a year to 10%. So that will make a huge difference to our business. Now, how could we do that? Well, we could be in better regular communication. We can have regular offers. We can also tweak what we offer to try and personalize it and to have a different range of options, if you like. So, the gold, silver, bronze idea. So some people want better service than others. They want more add-ons than others. So if we tweak what we offer, then we can give people more of what they want, and we can also have regular offers and regular communications. And those things will actually make a significant difference to how well we hang on to our customers and clients. So we'll reduce our attrition rate from 20% to 10%. Now, we'll also increase in real terms, so ignoring inflation now, but in real terms, we're going to increase our average price by 10%. And that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to put our prices up by 10%, because that might mean that we would lose certain clients, customers, and obviously we'd have to do a calculation and see if it's worthwhile. Probably would be, but let's just ignore that. What we're actually doing here is, again, going back to, we're going to have different value propositions for different clients and customers. So we're going to segment our client or customer base. We're going to have what's called differential pricing. Again, the gold, silver, bronze idea, but we can bundle in extra value. We can have special regular offers, which will get people to pay more. And the overall effect is we're going to increase our prices on average by 10%. And we're also going to market a wider range of products and services than we currently do to everybody. So in other words, we're going to get on average our clients to spend 10% more, and we're going to do that. So if we were an accountant, we would do that by having advisory services which people don't currently pay for because they're not aware we do them. So this sort of thing, helping them grow their business, we can charge extra to help them do that. So we're going to get them to spend 10% more on average. Now, that's literally three small changes. We've reduced our attrition rate from 20% to 10%. We've increased our average price by 10% because we've now got differential pricing aimed at giving different deals to different clients who are willing to pay more than the standard, the normal price we would charge, our baseline. And we're also going to get them to pay for a wider range of things we can help them with. It's called window of opportunity. Many people aren't aware of all the things you can do for them, and therefore they don't pay you to do all the things you could do for them. And if they were aware and they could see the benefit, then they're more likely to pay for a wider range of services. And actually doing that is more likely to help here in this attrition as well, because if you're able to provide a wider range of service to them, they're more likely to stick with you. So those three things, those 10% improvements would translate here into 272,250 turnover instead of 200,000. You'll have a higher gross margin because on average you're charging slightly more to each person. You'll therefore have more profit, 158,000 rather than 100,000. We can now afford to pay ourselves more. So we're going to take, instead of 60,000 out of our business, we're going to take 80,000, and we'll still end up by virtually doubling our true profit, an extra 95%. So those adjustments, those improvements will work for your practice. But once you understand how they work for you, you can then show your clients. You can actually open up the conversation to your clients and help them make those improvements to their business. And you can do that by saying things like, what's your customer attrition rate? And they go, what do you mean? And you explain, and then say, what could we do to reduce that? How could we readjust our pricing structure to give different people more of what they want and get them to pay more for it? and how can we get them to pay us for a wider range of activities? And what's your gross margin? What could we do to increase your gross margin? You can have those, just raising a couple of those points can make a big difference in terms of opening up the conversation. So there you have it, 3 simple improvements here, which can double your real true profit, despite the fact that you're also taking out a third more from your practice. And once you understand the logic of those arguments, you can easily get the argument through to your clients to show them how to do it as well. Hope you found that interesting. If you want more information, go to bernardkeeby.com or make some sort of reply or post here, or message me if you ever fancy a conversation. Thanks very much for watching today.